Hello, fellow humans, and welcome to episode 14 of our Let's Play through the Direwolf20 1.20 mod pack. And today I've got a really busy schedule, and I'm going to realize that I do want these videos to be around 30 minutes, and so I do want to kind of cut down the number, how many things I'm cramming into them. So I'll try my best not to do all the things I have in my mind to do. And I will want to celebrate. We actually have a subscriber to the channel. First one. Thank you for subscribing. I actually don't have your. I can't remember who your name is, but thank you for subscribing. Maybe the editor will put that in on the side there and say who they were. And thank you for doing that. And I know the editor also is just really happy because the axe right here, which is the Toast Zap, Forceful Gold Chopper of the Executioner, which has this fantastic ability that attacks, so here it is. Enemies below 6% max health will be executed. This axe was used against me in the Nether when I was farming, mercilessly farming Ender Pearls by an Apotheosis boss that just spawn killed me many times over. And I'm sure the editor will slap in a clip of that, a highlight reel of me just getting killed over and over again by this horrible creature right about now. All right, to the Nether for some Enderman hunting. All right, good start. Yes, Toast Zap the Angry. I bet he overzapped his toast. Oh, it's up there. It's up there. What am I thinking? I have a jetpack. I keep forgetting about this. This whole time I could have just been doing this. Alright, let's go. Get down here. Some of those weird things. Yes. What are you? I'm gonna spleef you. All the way down. Come on, buddy. He's dirt anyway. What a dork. Okay, what is that? Toastep the Angry. And he's some kind of zombie. Alright, let's go. It's on. Oh, he's gonna kick my butt. Oh, he's killing me. Come on. My only hope here is mobility, and I can fit through one wide hole easier than he can. Oh, he's really upset. He's really upset. He started a zombie war. He's distracted. Oh, man. He's mean. Watch out. No! And go kill something else. And then, where's my stuff? Forceful Gold Chopper with Execution. He's got a weapon he's using. Bad donkey. What a bad donkey. Ugh. Oh, good. No! I was gonna outsmart him. And Enderman, help me. Where's my grave? Oh! Ooh! I just want to find. Oh, that's him. He's got 3 diamond chest plates and 2 iron. Oh boy, now we're down. Good at 2 high. He might be able to get me at 2 high. I don't know. Why did he do that? Huh? Ah! Jeez! I died. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to look around. That's the other mall. That's the other grave. I still haven't gotten back the grave there. Okay, now I think I can reach him. Come on, reach him! It's so slow. Oh, yeah. Well, it does a lot of damage. That is why the golems have such a hard time. This weapon is slow. Yes, I am victorious. Take that. And that's the weapon he was using. 7 attack damage. Protection shred. I don't have protection. 7 metal. Enemies below 6% max health will be executed. Oh, okay. So if you got 1 hit on me, the next one was death, no matter what. Probably. Oh boy. Get this stuff out of my areas here. That's not going to work anyway, so. And goodbye, Mr. Odd Smell. Make me feel better, Mr. Piglin. We're back. I hope you enjoyed that. It was just as painful as it looked, and so this axe will be the first item added to our museum, or yeah, it's a museum, I guess. I don't know. Trophy room upstairs, which is just the bedroom, and eventually we'll be going into some kind of museum. And so there it is, the axe, the forceful gold chopper of the executioner that abused me so much. I actually got the axe, persevered against them, so it's something we can celebrate. There we go. So in this chest I have here is my to-do chest. There's a lot of stuff in the works that I have plans for, and I just, as I go through them and think about how to actually do them, there's a lot of other things that occur to me, so things are getting really backed up in here. I need a bigger chest. First thing I want to say is I got this chest from the trader, who has not been back for a while. Anyway, it's the Stonebreaker, Efficiency 5, Mending, Fortune 4, Unbreaking 5, Boon of the Earth 4, a pickaxe that will eventually go onto this Paxel over here. But right now it's just kind of waiting in here for me to get to the ability to do that. And I do realize now that if you check, usually we check on the Quarry first, but that thing, I realized I went and checked on that, it is done. It is actually finished. So we need to move it, and I want to move it to the Nether. And so I have a little bit of a project. The YouTuber Ebens has given me, if I'm pronouncing that properly, a lot of good ideas, and I'd like to move that quarry to the top, the roof of the Nether. Why'd that dirt didn't stack with that dirt? There it goes. I know, but to do that, I realized it's a solar-powered Nether, a solar-powered quarry, and I need to have some. I can't move the solar panels to the Nether, so I need to get a wireless power system going, which is going to be the Flux network power system, and I have pretty much. I think I have enough ender pearls to do that. If not, I have to farm some stuff off camera to get that done. And so we have the quarry system. It's going to be set up over there, and I'll just move the current quarry system, current quarry box chest over here that we can use for inventory from now on. And lots of other things to do, and this is just the start, what I need to do to start. And so we're going to go to the Nether first. Jetpack all charged up in here, so we're going to fly up to the roof of the Nether, and we're going to attempt to break through using his method. I'm just going to dig straight up here. And wow, we were really close to Bedrock. This is the roof. We're looking for something at 125.5, and we currently at a Y of 125. That is... It's flat. Actually, I'm really surprised by this. Usually it's not flat. That is surprising. If this is flat, the method may not work. I may have to use a tree method. So I'm going to try this first. And I want to take an ender pearl. And just above that corner there, basically. It's supposed to be 125.2 or 0.5 or something, but it's just above that edge. And I'm going to do it this way so we don't throw a whole stack. Sometimes mod packs will do that to you. And I did it! That was easy. Piston there. Okay. And it goes on here. Then the trapdoor. Then this. Then TNT, and then TNT. And this is actually my second try at this. Other stuff's been cut out, I assume. The second try, and I had it wrong the first time. So I've got a piece of obsidian down. I've got the piston right here, and I've put a hole. Hopefully, gonna put a hole. Let me get that TNT out of my hands. Could have a hole under here, hopefully, and a TNT on top of the piston. And TNT on this side, dirt on the obsidian, and a trapdoor. So the way this works is you get your face right up against the trapdoor. Right-click that down so you're in the swimming position now, and then you come over here, flip the lever, and you come over here, get your piston, and spam right-click the piston on the now exposed surface of the obsidian. And now, if the piston placed, you should have a hole underneath it. There you go. So now we have a hole through the obsidian, through the to the bedrock so we can dig down there now. And if I get my mining laser out. So I guess this method is vanilla friendly. Oh my god. No! I forgot to turn my jetpack on. I just died. Great. I can just go back. Not that way. Where is my grave? Right underneath me. Good. All right. So let's get everything back on. Brilliant. 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 There we go. Keep hitting the wrong button. And these things are back in the right spot. So I think we're good. Wow, that was a one hit. What? I didn't offend you. Get back. All right, let's turn the jetpack on and head back up there. Oh, this is above the area where I was mining stuff up here. Precariously. Start that again. Right, there it is. There's the hole. Ah. I don't really need this hole, really. But it's good to have, just in case. Okay, make it. All right, I'm going to make a waypoint to this. Just in case. Because it's nice to have, I guess, just in case I need that. All the death points. Yeah, that's from the previous encounter there with the boss. All right, new one. Hole in bedrock. And ceiling. Put that hole in there. All right, so now the next task is not only to get this obsidian out of here, but to, because I'm going to need that, is to get some flux dust. Yeah. Let's get all this stuff out of here I don't need now. These planks, very good. All right, so I'm going to need the obsidian. I'm going to need all of this. I don't necessarily need it in my hotbar, but I'm going to need a sacrificial block. Hopefully this works, and I don't really know if this is going to work. So we're near the hole, which is lit up. It's from the mining laser. Okay. So if I put a sacrificial block here, it allows me to stack obsidian. Now I can disable my magnet and just throw all of this redstone underneath there, which I'm starting to pick back up. Then left click that obsidian, and it should have a bunch of flux dust here. There it is. So you need to crush redstone dust under obsidian against bedrock, and you'll get flux dust. And that's 3 stacks. It seems like more than enough, but it's going to go fast. Believe it or not. Once we start getting into machines, it's going to go fast. I have 1 more stack here to do. And that's the new, I guess I'd say, feature, but it's like it's a feature of the mod that sometimes the obsidian will turn into cobblestone and you'll lose it. So I'm going to go back to base and make the flux network things that we need so we can have wireless power, so I can charge the quarry in the mining dimension, which is always daylight. So let's head back home very conveniently here. We need to get some blaze powder, a lot of it. So crushing macerator is a really good way. But accelerate that. Accelerate that. A really good way to get blaze powder because we get some extra. And since we're here at the quarry, we can check and see that this is done. The quarry is full of power. And if we look under this, we can see that the dirt has reached all the way out to the end there. So it is finally done. All right, let's get... Oh man, there's a loading. Wow, what's going on there? All right, Flux Network. Back to that. I think I have enough blaze powder with 3 in there. Let's make things. Flux block. Oh, I didn't make those things yet. I need to know how many I need. There's 1. That's 4 each. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 21. 25. And 29. 33. 33 of these things. And if I look at that again, I get 4 per each. I need 8 crafts of that. I don't know if I have enough. Yeah, I do. All right. This is some of these things. Some of the things we have a lot of. Other things I have almost none. I need 33 of these things. Oh, I may have miscounted, so I'm going to say that's enough. I hope that's enough. Flux blocks. I'm going to make those as we go, just to be stingy about it. All right, that's first thing is a plug. So the plug receives energy from adjacent blocks. So we need to plug that into our solar cells. I think I could just put that right onto the power line. I hope so. Otherwise, we have to do something else. I need 1 flux core. Flux point. All right, flux point. Good start. That's where we'll plug that into the quarry in the nether. All right, I need 5 of these. I have just enough. I think I have just enough. I need 1 of those. I'm missing 1. I need 1 more craft of that. I need the eye. 1 more eye. We got it. We have 2 blaze powders to spare. Right, excellent. Now this flux controller is really good because it allows us to wirelessly charge everything. So our jetpack will never run out of power. I need to craft that. All right. We have everything. I'm going to set this up right here. Right here. I'm going to set up a network. Network selection. Create new network. Biffington's network. It's not going to be encrypted. It's going to be. So I'm just left-clicking this to change it public. And I want it to be purple. And create. All right. There it is. And since we're here, network selection, I want this guy. And wirelessly charge the armor slots. I don't think we can charge main inventory. That's been disabled. That's probably a config thing. Hotbar, yes. Offhand item and the main hand item, yes. Apply that. Enable wireless. Apply that. Okay, good. 1 output. There's no power. Okay, let's go work on that. Hopefully we can just connect this right to the power line up there, and I don't have to make some kind of capacitors. They should have a capacitor. A bit of rubber banding there, a bit of lag for some reason in the system. All right, so I need to attach the plug on here, and hopefully I'll get full power out of this. Go in here, make this network, bypass. I get 16,000 right away. So it is working. Output is maximum 16,000. Was maximum, right? It's 16,000 right now. So the network controller over there has its own buffer, has its own kind of, has its own buffer of power. So it's filling that up right now. The maximum output is 16,000 ORF per tick, and it's now filling up. So it's full. And so now all we have to do is remove this whole thing. And I'm going to use the empty sack of holding to grab this. Because I don't think I want that in the nether. I want access to that right now because it's got all my diamonds and stuff in there. And then I'm going to use the cut and paste tool, which I made off camera. And if I hit G, this is going to be in the copy mode. And I think that's all we need to do. We want to get that in the right hand. So I think that's the way to do that. All right, so now I've got the area selected. It's copied 12 blocks. So I had to do 1 below it and 1 over here to dirt. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I did. Okay, so I've copied it. And so now I can just break all those blocks. And it won't put that thing back in there. And then go to the nether and then put those blocks in. So that's the plan. Can I use the back button? No, I probably can't. I'm going to try it. So right below the hole. Yep, we're in the nether. Right, excellent. Above the thing. All right, so we're in the nether now. I choose the back button there. And the thing is, though, I don't want to it's going to replace all the blocks with dirt. So I don't want to turn all the nether dirt around my nether portal, because that's going to look ugly, and the nether fortresses will all be dirt, and it may break the chest too. So I think it'll break the chest. So I want to fly with my jetpack here pretty far away. Load a bunch of new blocks and choose a direction. I'm just going to choose north. Okay. And I do have my waystones, so I can get back, and the commands and everything. So I think we're safe doing this. And this is marked anyway, so I can find a way back. So let's fly this way a long ways. Let's just count the chunks, or anyway, look at journey map and just see that it's going to be 100 chunks away at least. I was on a server one time that was an ore spawn based server. There's a mod from the 1.7.10 era, and we were fighting the queen up here. And we were all running. It's actually superhero / ore spawn, with all the dupes you want available, and so everyone was very overpowered, and we couldn't fly. You could fly, but it was basically we were just running as fast as we could against the queen, and people were yelling at me that they wanted to get the morph because the morph mod was in there, and I couldn't type. I was just like trying to keep it from despawning, and it despawned. We got nothing. Okay, we're back. I've walked now a very long way because I was exceeding the ability for the server to generate chunks, and I didn't want to lag it out. So bad things are going to happen when you do that. So here I am. This is where I'm located in journey map, in the ceiling of the nether, and the journey map has stopped generating the area there for some reason. I'm not sure if this is a layer issue, and I can't choose any of these things. I don't know what's going on. It was doing it for a while, then it just stopped. So if you go back here, you see this is where we came in. It's the hole in the ceiling, near the portal. And I'm not going to count all those, but each one of these little squares is a 16 by 16 block chunk, and we're pretty far away. And I'm just going to make the quarry go out there, many chunks. And so this is the first step in getting the quarry going, is setting it up. And so here we are. Let's see if the copy and paste tool will work. If I can get it to work, I know it works. And so you can just get ghost images of what I had there, and it's going to put it into Bedrock, which is kind of interesting, but I don't want that to happen. So let's go to the settings menu and increase the Y a little bit. See how it just popped up there? And I can bring it up higher. I can put the dirt down there. Maybe the dirt will go in. That's pretty good. And so that looks good. I want to confirm that. And so now the other thing I want to do is rotate it. Hit G, not F. And I kind of want it. I think I want it right there. Is that right? Let me anchor that. See if that's right. It's kind of backwards. Yeah, I don't want to. Let's rotate it one more time. Okay, that's the orientation I want. So I'm still facing north. And let me see how I had that going. Maybe that's the wrong way. Yeah, we were mining that way, which is west. So I do want it different. There's a lot of mushrooms up here, by the way, because you look for mushrooms. This is where you find them. All right, so that's going to be mining north. That's what I had said it previously. This is, oh yeah, I should make sure I'm in a chunk first before I do this. Check those chunk boundaries. No, okay, I do not want it. There, I unanchor that thing and bring it to this area right here. Yeah, I want it right there. Anchor that, very good. So that's looking north there, and I'm going to go ahead and make another waypoint so we don't lose this, which I have done in the past, and that is not a fun experience. And it was in the overworld. It was a forested area, so we couldn't find it. So let's go ahead and paste it. I think I just right-click on the ground. There it goes. There we go. So it's pasted. It doesn't have its power or anything, and it needs that back. And it didn't keep its power. Oh. I guess I should have used this sack of holding on it, because there was a lot of power it's lost. All right, so we can get the power started. The flux point right in there, and we're in this chunk that is not chunk loaded yet. Let me see here. That's not the one I wanted. Hopefully I can chunk load this. this chunk loaded. All right, excellent. So hopefully this is chunk loaded. It's a normal quarry, and I should have my chest still, right? Yeah. This is a new, fresh chest. Let's put these things in here. Very good. And now I need to redo this thing. So that's the extraction side out of the chest, and the insert in the trash. And it's just extracting everything at a high speed. I turned it down to 4. Extracts 4 times per tick a stack, so it's really fast. And on this side, we are filtering out this stuff, and I'm going to need to put a nether rack in there. Yeah, I do not want the nether rack. Anything else? I'm going to need a lot of the, I'm going to want a lot of that lava stone or whatever it's called, so. It did not, it did not replace the bedrock with dirt, so it just didn't do that. That was a setting I could have set up, right? Replace blocks. It is on that setting. I didn't do it. Okay. It doesn't include bedrock, apparently. Virus too smart for that. Okay, so now I put that thing in there, but that's not what I want. I didn't want to remind that mine dimension. And so I want to reconfigure this to this quarry. Actually, before I do that, I want to set up the network here. Selection. Okay. So it should be getting a lot of power in there. Are you? Yes, it's maxed it already. 10,000 is in there already. Okay. I'm sorry, that's 1 million. 1 million RF. FE, RF, something or other. All right, so let me reconfigure this to the quarry. All right. So now select the first corner, which is not going to be that one. All right, so I'm going to go back down to the hole and mine down here and make this the first block. And that's interesting. Let me just see what I've got here as far as waypoints. Where I am. The quarry. Okay. Okay. I'm back. I just had to run all the way back here. I forgot to put this down, the waystone. Put it over here a little distance. Okay. That's better. Let's do that again. Do I want to set a thing up here for the hole in the nether? I think I do. All right, back at the hole. Just put another waystone here so I can get up here if I need to. But I don't know. I don't know. I got my jetpack on. I'm just gonna Geronimo off this thing again. So now we're gonna head north to that point using the mining gadget right here. And I think it's kind of right here. But I don't run out of charge doing this. Oh, there it is. We've arrived. There we are. Just clear out some space here. And it's somewhere right here. My chunk borders on. There we go. So it's in this chunk right here that's loaded. If I get squarely in that chunk, I should be able to see that it is chunk loaded. Yeah, right where I am. And so that means that the quarry will start mining right here. And I can make it as far up as I want. All right, second corner. Yeah, you thought that was hard. All right, I got to go all the way this way, as many chunks as I want, and then all the way down. We'll see what we can do here. I'm going to change this to 1 by 1. I'm going to dig straight down. So I'm breaking all the Minecraft rules today. I got a hole in bedrock, and I'm digging straight down in the nether. I've got my jetpack on, so hopefully it'll be. I can't use the jetpack down. I gotta take hover off. No, that's the engine. I need that on. I need the hover off. I'm still falling. Oh, that's not going to work. I get both of them off. I get too good of a jetpack, apparently. If I go down, okay, I gotta do it. I can turn things off. Let me get that light placer off. I will need the freezing. That'll be handy. But I can't go down and mine at the same time with this mining gadget. Could get lucky here. Could go straight down to bedrock. No, that's not going to happen. But what if I just mined here? It's doing it. It's turning it into obsidian. Yep, that's no problem. So this makes it very easy with this mine laser. I'm already down. I can't believe that was that easy. Alright, so now I want to go this way. Turn the lights back on so I can see so we can see where we're going. 3x3 that way. Alright. I want to get it right at the bedrock level. Let's go. Okay, we're back, and here's the last chunk. I just did 10 more. I don't know. It's been a while. So I don't know exactly how many chunks there are here, but I just counted 10 more. It's the 10th one. So this is probably enough. We'll take a look right here. And there's where the quarry is, and we're way over there. So that's a lot of chunks. That's a lot of chunks. And the second point. Go. Let's just do home from here. Not too much. I don't think I got any netherrack out of that. I mean, not lots of netherrack. No netherite scrap out of there. Bunch of this stuff. Now let's head back to the nether quarry on the roof. And we're here. Very nice. And this is empty. We've got power. Gonna put this in there and then hit the question mark. And yeah, I want all this. Avoid the netherrack. Yeah, avoid that. Still waiting for some sand to come in and gravel. No, we don't need more gravel. Avoid the dirt. I don't think it's any stone. There's none of that either. Okay. That's it. And let's just see what happens. Let's get this thing started. That thing was already on, by the way. Let's do that again. Maybe it'll start now. Here we go. And we can read it now. Normal quarry, chunk 0 of 1,089. So that's first mission accomplished. Ancient debris, first one. Excellent. All right, let's see what's next in the plans here. Back at the base. Home sweet home. And we're here. It seems to be always dark. Actually, I think it's dawn. Excellent. All right, so first thing I want to do here back at the base is get this planning chest off of the inventory. See how it's set over here for the storage lectern. It's actually taking things out of there when I don't want it to. So I'm going to get it off of there. That's been removed, and then I want to put this down. What is in here? Yeah, really nothing. It's just like a junk chest. We'll put it right here. That's the quarry. That we just removed, and I'm going to add that to this. And you can see now that that is in there. We have tons of materials now. How many diamonds are in there? Almost 4,000 diamonds. So what's next on the plan here? The next plan is to get a new sword. Because this sword is nearly broken. It's been really, really good. But, and get some funny heads out of that. We need to get a new sword. And I've kind of set this out over here, the progression for silent gear weapons. You start with stone, and then you can change it to iron, and the next one is obsidian. And then after obsidian, you get to harder, not obsidian. The next one is osmium, not obsidian. And then you get the harder materials. And I've looked at those just by going through JEI, looking at ingots. And the way you do that is you just basically hold your control button. And that shows you for silent gear all the stats. And you can see here that I can't really point at it, but I just look at the in brown, the text in brown there, attack damage, attack speed, what provides a benefit. There's a steel ingot gives 4 attack damage benefit, and then attack speed is lower. And if we look at crimson steel, it's 6, it's better than steel. If we look at osmium, it is 4.1, so it's not quite as good as crimson steel. But I'm going to use that for the tip, I think. I think that's what I was planning on there. I can make an osmium one, but beyond osmium, you can use it for, you're looking at basically the best one I could find so far. There's other steps up here, but the ultimate one would be the penultimate one, the one before the last one you'd use, would be Refined Obsidian. It gives you a bonus of 10 attack damage and 0.03, 0.3 attack speed. Tyrion is not quite as good. It's attack damage with not as good attack damage with no attack speed. But if you combine these two together, I think you get combined Refined Obsidian with Tyrion in the alloyer. You can get something actually better than both of them. And then you would put that into the Greater and then the Star Charger to finish it. And you can get a really good sword. But right now, we're just going to go right to Obsidian. I'm wondering about this Crimson Steel. I mean, not Obsidian. I keep saying it's Osmium. It's a little bit slower, but Crimson Steel Blade. I'm going to use it right for the blade here. And I think we can just slap this in here and replace that. Yep. And then I can put a bone handle on it. And so we've got 11.2 attack damage and 1.5 entity attack speed and 1.3 entity reach, where that was about the same. I guess the bone gets a bit more attack damage. That's what we're getting out of that. That looks good. We can compare that with this one. You know, it's got 3 attack entity reach, which can be handy. We still have the same reach anyway. Yeah. And you can see I lost a lot of my levels from that death montage that you saw earlier. All right, we have a new sword. And all right, so we'll stop the episode here. And thank you for watching. And if there's more, I can always put more clips if I didn't. It did take me a long time to get that quarry set up. So anyway, thank you for watching the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.